Woman pulled a lobster out of the water. She carefully removed all the meat from the lobster. Then she tossed the empty shell back into the water. In no time, she prepared a fresh lobster sashimi. To everyone's amazement, the shell-less lobster kept moving in the water. No one expected this lowly dishwasher to have such incredible knife skills. It turned out the woman was actually a legendary chef, but she chose to work as a dishwasher in a small restaurant. She often faced criticism from other chefs for being too slow. Meanwhile, in the private dining room, a food critic was waiting. The manager desperately needed an assistant for side dishes. But the critic's standards were extremely high, so no one wanted to help. The staff recommended sending the woman instead. The manager quickly pulled her into the kitchen. When the others found out she was just a dishwasher, they looked down on her. However, the woman stepped up to the cutting board without hesitation. In seconds, she sliced a potato into perfectly even shreds. The head chef was impressed, calling her cuts a work of art, but the apprentice chef scoffed and arrogantly showed off his own skills. Yet the woman effortlessly met every one of his challenges. Seeing her extraordinary talent, the head chef let her prepare the soup alone. Soon, everyone else finished their dishes, but since her soup wasn't ready yet, the apprentice mocked her. The woman ignored him and stayed focused. Eventually, the others left the kitchen. Once alone, the woman used magic to instantly heat the soup. When the food critic tasted the other chef's dishes, he was disappointed. Then the woman calmly brought out her soup. The critic was immediately drawn to its rich aroma. Just as he was about to taste it, his friend stopped him. The friend insisted it would be as bad as the previous dishes. The critic agreed, growing furious. The apprentice angrily scolded the woman. When they learned she was just a dishwasher, the critic's friend exploded. He accused the restaurant of disrespecting the famous food critic. To make matters worse, he demanded the head chef drink the soup himself, or he'd shut down the restaurant. The head chef, fearing for his beloved restaurant, reluctantly took a sip. The apprentice kept blaming the woman for holding them back. But then the head chef's eyes widened in amazement. He exclaimed that it was the most delicious soup he'd ever tasted.